Well, it's a very windy day up here today, but we really need to start making haste and getting some things in the ground. And today it's going to be onions. We've got some red barron here, got some white stir on. We've got some shallots which I haven't chitted, but these have been put into cells and brought on. And the reason we do that is to give them a good head start, and it helps the bird, to prevent the birds pulling them out. But the shallots are a bit larger and they don't get pulled out so much. We got golden gourmet, and which are a white shallot, and we have a red sun, which are obviously red shallots. So they're going to go into this bed here today. So what we're going to do is we're going to move along here, and we're going to get some of these planted in. I'm not sure how many per row are going to go in here. I'm just going to reposition you. Okay. So we're gonna put these in now. Whoop. Broke the fence. So we put these in plugs, and they get a really good root system on them. Give them a good start, and it's a case of just getting them in, and away they go, hopefully. So what's been happening? There's been a few things going on. Look at that nice root system on that one. Gives them a really good start. So anyway, there's been a few things going on, and oh, hang on. Yeah, so there's been a lot of stuff happening. I don't know if you can hear me because of the wind and stuff, but if you can't, I'm sorry, but I'm trying my best here. We're coming close now up to 100 videos. I'm not far from it. I think we're around about 80 or 90 videos, something like that. And we've started getting a lot, and I mean a lot of companies, approaching us about joining their networks and things like that. Let me just open this door for Wayne. He's up here with us today, so you're gonna have to excuse this video. It's a little bit disjointed, back and forth and stuff. Tina's gone to London, so hang on, babe. Let me don't play with the water then, love. All right? Yes, I'll move it for you. Yeah, then, babe. All right. Is your playhouse open for you? Okay. You want the wheelbarrow, do you? How's that? No, you can't roll water, babe. You get wet. All right. Yeah, you roll that. Why don't you put some soil or something in it? All right. Anyway, back to the networks thing. So we've had tons of them, and we're talking like 5 or 6 networks a day. Now, I don't know if some of you know Titley Hahn. She does quite a few channels. She's got the Bread Kitchen, Titley's Bread Kitchen, and another Titley's Busy Kitchen, and Titley's Busy Garden. And she's nutty. She's brilliant but nutty. Anyway, I find it really therapeutic watching her. And she had a bad experience with them. These networks say that they'll do so and so for you, and this, that, and the other, and she ended up sort of having a really bad time and advised people against it. And to be honest with you, I don't want to have to go down the route that she did. And and regret doing that. So I've decided not to join any network at all. I'm going to stick the way I am. And to be honest with you, excuse me guys, let me just go and sort Wayne out again. Right, let's try again. Yeah, so she advised against it for those reasons and what have you in one of her videos last year, and I decided not to do it. And to be honest with you, these networks say, oh, they'll increase your subscribers and everything else, and I'm not sort of doing this just to get subscribers. Don't get me wrong, you know, I am doing it for my subscribers, but I'm not doing it to get subscribers. The network channels, they say, oh, we'll increase your subscriber rate and this, that and the other, but I can't see the benefit of that at all, because it's not just about getting new subscribers, it's about keeping them, and it's about getting them subscribers to view your actual content and things like that. And I just can't see it being a worthwhile experience. I'd rather build slowly and then have a dedicated group of subscribers like yourselves. You guys, you view me, and I know you're viewing because you're leaving messages and comments and likes and everything else, and you guys view and you come back to me and you ask me to do specific videos and what have you. And so I think it's just a thing where there's something I'm not going to do. And if any people who have got networks are looking and what have you and thinking, right, okay, we'll contact this guy, please, save your time and mine in answering you, because I don't intend, excuse me knocking the camera, I don't intend on doing it. So that being said, with that being said, then we're going to move on. I want to put a few sort of shout outs to a few people, and the first one is Dale. I found his channel via another person I'm going to give a shout out to in a moment. Now, before I go any further, guys, I don't do shout outs as a rule. I think we're coming close on 80-90 sort of videos now, and I've never done a shout out. But there are a couple of channels that I watch religiously, and these are people that I think have really good content. They know this stuff. They're not afraid to ask questions if they don't know something, but they're doing it for you guys, like myself. And those are the type of people I want to be involved with. And Dale, I've subscribed newly to him, and obviously followed me back, and I found him through Brendan, who's Bacon Soda. Dale's got a wicked channel. He's got loads of stuff going on there. He does things to help people and what have you, and he contacted me in my last video with regards to the lighting. Now, the camera I'm using is a cheapy camera from China, because it's all I can afford. I got 3 kids that I'm supporting, and everything else, and we don't have a lot of money, and we try to do the best we can with what we got. So we wanted to step it up a little bit from just the mobile phone, try and make a viewing experience better for you guys, but for some reason I can't find a white balance or anything like that on it. And Dale suggested checking the white balance, because when I changed in the last video over from this video to yes babe, I'm planting. We're planting onions, look. Alright, and I'm talking to the camera as well. Alright, yeah. So anyway, he suggested checking out the white balance, but for some reason I can't seem to find it on here. So I'm going to take the camera to a...
So where's the camera?
The camera's there, look, see?
Where's the camera?
Say hello to the camera. Say hello.
Hello.
Here we are. And this is Wayne. yeah, so he suggested taking it to a camera shop and things, which is what I'm going to do, because I don't, you know, I want things to be right for you guys and what have you. You know, if you can take the time to view my videos, which I really appreciate, then the least they can do is obviously act on any information I get back and sort that out. So for the people I'm talking about today, there are going to be links below for you to go to their channels and check them out, and I seriously suggest you checking out all these channels. Lost my trail of thought. It's quite hard doing this when you've got people interrupting you all the time. Yeah, so the people that I'm giving these shout outs to, they have some wicked channels. They got really good information on them, and I sort of view them religiously, and I really think it's worth you guys, you know, who haven't subscribed to them, to go over and have a look and subscribe. Now, like I said, as you know, I'm not one for doing shout outs or anything, but in this case I'm making an exception because these guys really do have good channels, and I think that, you know, anybody who's not subscribed to them are going to benefit, especially if you're new and haven't seen them, but most of you may have already seen them. So the next person I want to talk about is Brendan, and he's Bacon Soda. He has a wicked channel. He's grows some awesome spuds, does brilliant reveals with the spuds, even does some woodworking and stuff, which again is something else I'm interested in and what have you. So I think you know, pop over there and have a look at his channel. He you know, he's a very friendly guy. He will do his best to help people if they can and what have you. So nip over there and have a look at that. There's a couple of others. We've got Dan, and again, a link will be down below for Dan. He has a superb channel. He's great for growing show veg and things like that. His carrots are awesome. He grew some really big marrows and things like that. He does little competitions and what have you for his marrows and things, and he's just a wealth of knowledge. And I think, you know, for anybody sort of getting started, it's great to have. There's a couple of other people I want to mention as well while I'm at it. Ray, who's got the Praxis channel and the Voodoo channel, he's got a couple of channels, and I'll put links to all their channels if for you guys, but you'll be able to find them anyway. He lives out in the States, has a really good channel. In fact, he has 2 really good channels, and he's in the process of moving, and the amount of work he's doing to move, but he does a lot of indoor growing as well. And for you know, for those people who don't have allotments, it's a great way of growing, just using lights and things like that. So don't be afraid to have a go at that. So pop over and have a look at his channel as well. And we've also got John Kohler, Growing Your Greens. This guy, he screams about nutrition in the ground and things like that, and he's right. He knows his stuff. He's got hundreds and hundreds of videos, lots of subscribers, and he's really worth a visit as well. So again, there'll be a link for John's site. And one other guy that I sort of follow a lot, or up until he hasn't really done any videos so much this year. I think he's taken a bit of a break, but his channel is full of stuff, and that's Rick Van Man. He has a lot of content, not just to do with gardening, and it's about video editing and all sorts of stuff. So again, he helps people with that. But he has another channel which is like to do with meditation and things like that, which I'm also subscribed to. So there's a couple of options you know, I'll put both of them channels there for you as well. So even though he hasn't done anything on the gardening side this year yet, it's not to say he won't. He did say last year he was going to take a break, but I don't know if that meant into this year or what. But again, it's another wicked channel for a load of stuff. And last year was his second year on the allotment, and you know, so you know, get over there and have a little look. So all the links are going to be on these channels. You know, I talk to these guys a lot about various things. They help me out. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't. A prime example of that is me and Bacon Soda. We have two different views on planting spuds, whether they need chitting or not. In fact, Brendan, while I'm here, just to show you that not all my spuds get chitted, we have some Maris Piper there, which got to go in the ground, haven't been chitted. However, as far as the chitting thing goes, there are two schools of thought with it. We've already covered that. I'm not going to go into that. But just because we have a different view, gardening isn't a set sort of scale of things. You know, 1,000,001 ways will work and 1,000,001 ways won't. So, you know, you just gotta, just because it works for one person doesn't mean it'll work for another, and just because it didn't work for someone else don't mean it won't work for you. So there's, you know, you just gotta try and see how you go with it, you know. If you don't, you know, if you want to change something, just go and try it, and don't be afraid. And Ray, in fact, on the Voodoo channel, Praxis channels, he's constantly says, you know, he makes compost out of just mounding up grass clippings. Now, all the books say that that's not possible. It would turn rancid and start smelling and not break down right and all that, because the amount of nitrogen, there's no carbon in it. But he proves it works. So it's a bit hard to say it doesn't work when someone's got a video in your face showing you it works. So like I said, just because the books say it don't work doesn't mean you can't try it. And I think that's another thing about gardeners as well. You know, they experiment a lot. They're not afraid to experiment, and that's the great thing about it. And all the people I've mentioned today, they're all, you know, happy to experiment and share their findings and their failures and their successes and everything else. So just don't be afraid to have a pop and have a go at it. You know, because what's the worst that can happen at the end of the day, guys? You know, it fails and you don't do it again. So, and that really is the worst thing that can happen to you in gardening. You don't get a crop, and next time you try something different, or you look at and do a bit more research, or whatever the case being. There you go, that's the Red Baron in. Anyway, that's better than nothing. Okay, Wayne, so if you pick the plug up that's on there now, make a hole in your dirt in your pot. Make a hole first. Nice big hole. That's it. Now put your plug in. There we are. Good. Now put some more dirt around there. That's it. Keep your plug nice and straight. If you're going to need some more dirt, take some out of Daddy's. Take some dirt out of Daddy's if you need some. Out of the bed, look here. See? Put some of that in if you need some more. Alright? How about putting some on the other side of it now? Yeah. Try and put it a bit more in the middle. That's it. Perfect. That's it. Don't push them down too much. Perfect. That's perfect, Wayne, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So, are you going to grow that onion and we'll have a look how it goes throughout the year?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. What we'll do, we might straighten him up a little bit, is it? Yeah. Okay. Alright. We'll put him more in the centre, so when he grows nice and fat, he'll grow nice and fat in that pot for you, is it? So I tell you what we'll do. Right, you lift him out for me. Lift him out. Daddy make the hole in the centre for you, alright? There we are. Put him in that hole down there, look. That's it, babe. Not too far. There we are, look. Right. So we need to put a bit of soil around him, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So he can grow.
So he can grow. Now, this one, we'll put a tag in it after. That one is Wayne's onion. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah? Here we are then. Go and take that up and put it up by your house.
Alright.
Okay? But you don't drop him. and we'll put him by the strawberries by your house, and we'll water him after, okay?
Can you help me take him there?
Yes, I'll help you take him up now. Right, so now we need to get on with the yellows. Okay, so we need to just level this ground off a little bit where I've had my feet in it. Here we are. Right. Again, growing these in seed trays, guys, has given them really good root systems. We'll give them a good start. So let's leave a bit of a gap there, and we'll get these in the ground. Nice. Yeah, we have. Don't touch him. Are you showing everybody your face, Wayne? Are you? Okay. Right. So you gonna help me, babe? Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. What we need to do then, Wayne? We need to make a hole like that with there with your fingers, like Daddy just did. So make a hole with there. That's it. Push right down. That's it. You got him. Okay. Yeah. We need to take this one. So hold him now. Okay. Got him? Come on in, babe. Get up on you. Alright. Hold him by the leaves very carefully. By the leaves, babe. That's it. Put him down in the hole. That's it. You got him. That's him. Now we just need to put some of this soil around him, look.
Yeah.
Like that. And then just give him a little firm. Okay. Daddy, do this one. Now we've got to move down now.
Yeah.
Okay, so move down the tray. Move right down. Come on, move down here. That's it. So, Daddy's been telling everybody, Wayne, about all the channels he watches, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes. You know Daddy watches them all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so we need another one now, here, look. Okay, I tell you what, if you come on Daddy's side, you can come and push the dirt around them like that, okay?
Alright.
How does that sound? Alright, you come on this side then. You come sit by there where Daddy was. Okay? And Daddy move up. Here we are. Right. So, Daddy will stick him in like that in the holes, and then you push the dirt around them, okay? You push the dirt around him. No, keep him, don't touch your plant, just go like that with the dirt, look, alright? That's it. Perfect. So anyway, guys, I know. That's the reason for today's sort of video, really, is to have a chat about these other channels. And
Here you go, Dad.
and thanks, darling. Oh, that's brilliant. That is great. And to just sort of let you know that these people have got wicked channels, and to get out there and get on it. Right, if you step back and babe, so I can move the board back. No, come back here. I gotta drag the board back now, look. There we are. Right, so now we're gonna make all this nice and loose. Can you still see?
Dad,
Again, I can't see if you can still see.
Dad, can I put mine in there?
Yes. You want? You can do one now in a minute, okay? Yeah, look, I'll make a line by here for you. So there's a hole there and a hole there for Wayne. Okay?
And a hole for that, Dad.
Yeah, so yeah, babe, put that one in that hole. Alright. That's it, push the roots down in the hole. Now, put some soil around them. Here we are. That's it, perfect, bud. Now, do the same on the other one, look. Put some soil around them. Yeah, so we haven't really been up here a lot I've been working over the last week or so, and now Tina went away last Friday. She's not home now until... Oh, perfect, but put some soil around this one. She's not home now till tomorrow, but yeah.
There you go, Dad.
Thanks, babe. Perfect. So sorry about this, guys. I keep losing my train of thought because obviously I got Wayne with me because Tina's in London with Caitlin, and so it's making me lose my train of thought. Right. So yeah, we're getting up to about 900 subscribers, and that's where I was going with this conversation, where the networks were starting to practically harass us now. It's 5 times a day that we're getting approached and what have you, and you know, I think it's just a shame. But everybody that we're subscribed to, I'd rather build slowly and keep making videos for you guys, and you know, as and when people subscribe, they subscribe and stay, and I think that's probably the best way of doing it. And so I won't be joining any network, and I really want to give you all a shout out, really, you know, because you are the reason I do this, you know, why I make the videos. It helps me in looking back on what I've done and things like that. But, you know, I think it helps me to have a chat with you guys and everything else as well, you know, and so by making the videos, it makes things better for us all, really. It passes on any information I know to you guys, and vice versa. We're one big family at the end of the day, and you know, and I thank you all for that. I thank every single one of you. Yeah, so you guys are, you know, one of the main reasons I do this, and I just want to say, you know, a big thank you to all for subscribing. I really appreciate it. You know, and if you know people who, you know, are interested in gardening, let them get along and see some of these channels, guys, because the ones I'm recommending are really good. For those I haven't mentioned that I do subscribe to, please don't take offense that I haven't mentioned you, because I obviously can't mention everybody, and these are the channels that I've been watching the longest and everything else. You know, so please don't take offense. It doesn't mean your channel is no good or anything like that, and I don't think you got valid points, because I do. If I'm subscribed to you, I think you have valid points, because I don't just subscribe to anybody. So you know, if I'm subscribed to your channel, okay, I appreciate everything you're doing, and I watch you religiously. It doesn't mean, just because I'm not posting on every video, doesn't mean that I don't watch every video, because I do. I put in loads of hours on the actual internet watching, especially because the kids have control of the television in the house and what have you. I tend to sort of put the laptop on and just do, you know, a bit of research, or just something to pass the time away, or whatever the case being. You know, so the other thing as well, guys, for you, 2 seconds, babe, for you guys that are subscribed already, I'm going to be doing, when I do hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Now, like Brendan and a couple of others that have done giveaways lately, I don't want this to become where you get all the trolls trying to take over the giveaway and everything else. So I'm mentioning it to you now. And in one of my videos, so I'm going to tell you what it is. So one of the videos from now is going to have a little rubber duck somewhere in the video, and that's going to be the competition. And once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to say, right, I'm going to talk about it in one of the videos, but it won't be mentioned like with the other guys. It won't be mentioned, so the trolls don't take over. Well, onion's no good. Oh, I'm losing a few of these onions, guys. That one's okay. So it won't be mentioned as in like competition thing or anything like that, but it will be mentioned within the video itself. And what you need to do is you need to put what episode, the name of the episode the duck was in, on the video when I say, okay, the competition's starting now. You need the name of the episode, and you need the time stamp for where the duck was, and then in the description, so you put the name of the episode, the time stamp, and you need to tell me you know, where it was, or whatever the case being. I think we're going to get just about enough on this. one more. Was a stone there. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Wayne's getting a bit fed up, he wants to go home. We've only been up here an hour or so, just putting these onions in and feeding the chickens and things like that, and collecting the eggs and what have you, but at least these onions are in now. I might chuck the shorts in a little bit quick on the end of it, but at least they're in. So anyway, we'll call this done, and I'm sorry about the to-ing and fro-ing on the video. Hope this one's a little bit lighter. Dale, I am looking into it, and I'll get it sorted. I hope your trip went well, and for the rest of you guys, here's to happy growing, and from me it's goodbye. You gonna say bye, Wayne?
Bye.
Bye.